read Craig post? That's funny, that long one.
That's funny.
Are you saying we have dust bunnies there, Craig? I won't tell anybody either. It's definitely getting brighter on that white. It had to be what it is since we did a flip. It went to the other side. That's the side. It's brightening now.
We feel very good after this broadcast. It has gone exceptionally well. We had so many of our friends, new and old, come in and join us and comment with us and talk with us and help us. Technological help, conversation, jokes, laughs. We've had our water, we've had our chips, we've gone outside and looked with binoculars, we've come in, we've adjusted, we've saturated, we've hued, we've just enjoyed the whole broadcast. I've been recording this broadcast. I'm on part 9 right now, taking clip shots of the moon. So we're going to have plenty of stuff to look at tomorrow for anyone who misses it. I'll drop my YouTube link here. You can always save it.
Well, that makes me feel better, George, because I was expecting it to brighten on the other side, but you're right. It's on that right side as we're looking at it. So that makes me feel better. Maybe because of the flip, it put it on the opposite side for us. Well, you got that right, Craig.
Plus the flip.
Exactly, George.
Yes, and we did pretty good. Well, we did pretty good for the Venus transit of Venus as well.
Wow, maybe when you clean your glasses.
I can see, I can see. That's brightening. Here comes the sun.
Have to kick down the. I have to go back to video.
Well, that's nice to know, Deb. You know, once we got it all set and got everything ready to go, the moon did the rest. The moon and the telescope did the rest. The moon, the sun, the telescope, Bob, and everyone did the rest.
Well, and I'm sure y'all could tell too, we've never done this before, and there's some little idiosyncrasies with the video stuff. I mean, you can't beat experience, and if you haven't done it before, there's a lot of little things that you can miss, which I did. And thanks to all you guys and Craig and Chris and George, got us past the rough spots and everything, so we appreciate all the help. We'll know next time.
Which will be October 16th, I think.
It seemed that long, Frank.
October 8th. I'm sorry. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Mrs. Warp Factor. So we'll all be back here again. Well, we'll be back here again before then.
Yes.
We're probably not gonna make an announcement about when we're gonna shoot Mars, because tonight's been a very long night.
We would like to tomorrow night, because the scene conditions are actually supposed to be better, much better tomorrow night for us. So we will see. For sure, I will be out here. I'm not sure whether Francis can make it. Hopefully he can, but
look for the links. I'll make notices on YouTube and on my Facebook and wherever else I've dropped links to let you know what's going on.
Been our pleasure, Pip, honestly. Like we were saying earlier, I mean, that's what's so cool about NSN. There's on an event like this, there's always somebody broadcasting. I enjoy just as much sitting out in the audience, just like you folks are doing, and watching and learning and cutting up with the folks online and everything. It's just a blast. Thank you, Dalton.
NASA just picked up the Griffiths Ob feed. They could have paid us to use ours for, say, a new car.
That's too funny, George.
We'd probably get half a toilet seat.
I'm going to back down off the sense up just a tad.
That's nice.
That's better. Oops, need to move it. Thank you, looks great. You say you want to put it back, George? Okay.
Got a lot of happy faces.
Here we go.
That's a deep crater.
That sure is, isn't it?
That's a
That's a
gouge.
pretty good shadow. Look at that over there, too.
That's a gouge.
All right, George, which crater's that on the lower right that's really popping on that edge there?
Grimaldi.
It's really evident.
Now we're gonna get some nice mountain shots and stuff.
It's like, I mean, the other time, I mean, it's the problem with you'd show up more if you brought the brightness down and get more contrast like that.
It's just wide, shallow, but
Well,
wide.
it's deep enough to cast a shadow.
Well, it's one thing to break a record, but it's one thing to keep that record broken for as long as you have.
Us. 155 is like we're doing nothing now. That's 100 people short of what we had earlier.
What's George talking about when he says this is the minute of contact?
It's really supposed to really fill and get real bright on this edge, I guess.
Right. Now we can almost watch it happen right here, can't we?
It looks like it's moving pretty quick
Yeah.
because we were right in the middle of that crater just a second ago. It should fill in and really get a crest on it, I guess. Watch it fill in right there. Check it visually. Oh yeah, check it out there. That's what we're seeing there. Yeah, naked eye is absolutely stunning outside.
It's awesome that the event lasted so long.
Wow. Ooh.
Binoculars. Right on top of the box there. Right on top of the box on the second shelf.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know where they went. So I still in there. Thank you, Smith. We've really enjoyed doing this show. We haven't been able to catch it from beginning to end. We probably were actually out here an hour or so before it all started, and we're set up and ready to go, and it went perfectly.
Wow, visually through binoculars, incredible. Man, you've had a long night of it too, Craig. Holy smoke. Okay, George. Ah. That's about what I'm seeing visually right now. Almost exactly that right there. Hadn't thought of it like that, George. You're right. Hey, thank you, Jim. Really appreciate you coming and visiting. Enjoyed the company.
Good night, Jim. Thank you. Good night.
Chuck, the clouds never cleared for you. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I know you was looking forward to it. Okay, what I want to do, a little more contrast and a little more brightness.
Oh, you still got a nice dark sky.
Yeah, just enough to screw up your plan. I understand. See if I can get as close as I can to it. No, actually, it's pretty doggone close.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Very close. It's a little tiny bit lighter, but you can't do it without getting the whole deal. So.
Hey there, you got it. You getting it.
Should have been comparing more earlier, made it easier.